Welcome to our show, where we delve into the lives of remarkable individuals who have left an indelible mark on their respective fields. Today, we're going to explore the fascinating life of Rodney Dangerfield, a legendary comedian known for his catchphrase, "I get no respect," and a career spanning over 5 decades. Born on November 22, 1921, in Babylon, New York, Rodney Dangerfield would grow up to become one of the most recognizable comedians of his era. As we step into the world of Rodney Dangerfield's early life, we find ourselves in the midst of the Roaring Twenties, an era marked by great social change and cultural upheaval. The Cohen family, consisting of parents Philip and Dottie, and younger sister Joan, lived in a small apartment on Deer Park Avenue in Babylon, a quaint town on the outskirts of New York City. Rodney's father, Philip, was a vaudeville performer who struggled to make ends meet, often taking on menial jobs to support his family. I am reminded of the countless other performers who, like Philip Cohen, toiled in obscurity, their struggles and triumphs forging the character and future path of their children. The town of Babylon itself played a significant role in shaping Rodney's early life. The community was tight-knit, with families relying on one another for support and comfort. The local park, where Rodney spent countless hours playing baseball and exploring, became a sanctuary for him, a place where he could escape the stresses of his family's financial struggles. The town's small-town charm and strong sense of community would later influence Rodney's comedic style, which often poked fun at everyday life and the people in it. Rodney's childhood was marked by a strong sense of curiosity and a desire to entertain. He would often perform for his family and neighbors, telling jokes and doing impressions. His parents, though struggling financially, encouraged his creative pursuits, recognizing the importance of laughter and entertainment in difficult times. Rodney's mother, Dottie, was a particularly strong influence on his early life, teaching him the value of hard work and perseverance. She would often take Rodney to see vaudeville shows, where he was mesmerized by the performances of comedians and actors. These early experiences would later shape his own comedic style and inspire him to pursue a career in entertainment. As Rodney grew older, he began to develop his comedic skills, drawing inspiration from the vaudeville performers he had seen with his father. He attended Babylon High School, where he honed his craft, performing in school plays and talent shows. His time at Babylon High School was marked by a sense of camaraderie and shared purpose, as students from different backgrounds came together to support one another. Rodney's experiences during this period taught him the importance of teamwork, adaptability, and creative expression. The historical context of Rodney's early years was marked by significant events that would shape his character and future path. The Great Depression, which began in 1929, had a profound impact on the Cohen family, forcing them to rely on their community for support. Rodney's experiences during this time taught him the importance of resilience and adaptability, skills that would serve him well in his later career. He learned to navigate the challenges of poverty and hardship, using humor and creativity to cope with the difficulties of everyday life. The foundations laid in these formative years, his quick wit, sharp tongue, and resilience in the face of adversity, would serve him well as he navigated the cutthroat world of comedy. As we enter the 1960s, we find Rodney Dangerfield performing stand-up comedy in various nightclubs and venues across the United States. His unique comedic style, which often poked fun at everyday life and the people in it, began to gain traction with audiences. He developed a reputation for being a self-deprecating comedian, frequently making jokes about his own life, including his marriage, family, and career struggles. This relatability factor helped him connect with audiences from all walks of life, setting him apart from other comedians of the time. Rodney's big break came in 1967 when he appeared on The Ed Sullivan Show, a popular variety program that showcased top talent from around the world. His performance was a huge success, earning him a standing ovation and catching the attention of critics and audiences alike. This exposure led to more television appearances, including guest spots on The Tonight Show and The Dean Martin Show. Rodney's charisma and quick wit made him a natural fit for television, and he quickly became a sought-after guest on various talk shows and variety programs. The 1970s saw Rodney Dangerfield's career reach new heights. he released his debut album, What Am I Doing in New Jersey?, which became a huge success, selling over 1 million copies and earning him a Grammy nomination. He also began to make appearances in films, including The Projectionist and Caddyshack. The latter, released in 1980, would become one of his most iconic roles, with Rodney playing Al Jervik, a lovable but obnoxious country club member. His performance earned him critical acclaim and cemented his status as a Hollywood star. Rodney's success in the 1970s and 1980s can be attributed to his innovative comedic style, which often pushed boundaries and challenged social norms. He was unapologetic and irreverent, tackling topics like sex, marriage, and politics with his signature wit and sarcasm. His ability to connect with audiences from all walks of life made him a beloved figure in American comedy, and his influence can still be seen in comedians today. One of the key factors that contributed to Rodney's success was his perseverance in the face of adversity. He faced numerous challenges throughout his career, including struggles with addiction and personal demons. However, he always managed to bounce back, using his humor and creativity to cope with the difficulties of everyday life. This resilience inspired countless fans and fellow comedians who admired his ability to laugh at himself and find humor in even the darkest situations. He had a unique gift for understanding the human condition, and his comedy often reflected this. Whether he was poking fun at everyday life or tackling more serious topics, Rodney's humor always came from a place of empathy and relatability. In conclusion, Rodney Dangerfield's rise to fame in the 1960s and 1970s was a testament to his innovative comedic style, perseverance, and ability to connect with audiences. His iconic performances in films like Caddyshack and Back to School cemented his status as a Hollywood star, and his influence can still be seen in comedians today. He released several successful films, including Caddyshack 2, Back to School, and Ladybugs. These movies showcased his unique comedic style and cemented his status as a Hollywood star. Rodney's ability to poke fun at himself and find humor in everyday situations made him a beloved figure in American comedy. As he once said, "I get no respect. I went to a restaurant and the sign said, 'Breakfast, anytime.' So I ordered French toast during the Renaissance." In addition to his film career, Rodney Dangerfield continued to perform stand-up comedy throughout the 1980s and 1990s. He released several successful comedy albums, including No Respect and What Am I Doing in New Jersey?, which earned him multiple Grammy nominations. His live performances were always highly anticipated events, with audiences flocking to see him perform his signature self-deprecating humor. As Rodney would often joke, "I told my wife she was drawing her eyebrows too high. She looked surprised." Despite facing various health issues and personal struggles throughout the 1990s, Rodney Dangerfield continued to work tirelessly in the entertainment industry. He made numerous television appearances, including guest spots on popular shows like The Simpsons and Home Improvement. His iconic voice and irreverent humor made him a sought-after guest star, and he always managed to bring laughter and joy to audiences. In 2004, Rodney Dangerfield passed away at the age of 82, leaving behind a legacy as one of America's most beloved comedians. His impact on the entertainment industry cannot be overstated, with countless comedians citing him as an inspiration. As Chris Rock once said, "Rodney Dangerfield was a huge influence on me. He was a true original, and his comedy was always raw and unapologetic." Today, Rodney Dangerfield's legacy lives on through his films, comedy albums, and numerous tributes. His innovative comedic style, perseverance, and ability to connect with audiences have made him an iconic figure in American comedy. As we look back on his remarkable life and career, it's clear that Rodney Dangerfield will always be remembered as a true legend of comedy. In the words of Rodney himself, "I get no respect, but I don't care. I'm still making people laugh, and that's all that matters." That's all for today's biography with Plutarch. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, remember that understanding the lives of remarkable individuals helps us better understand ourselves.